Welcome. So I'm going to show you step by step how to use an AI writer for SEO that delivers the results you see here on screen. From 0 to over 10K a month in monthly organic search traffic in just 30 days. So from here to here, right? From 0 to 6,000 for this healthcare marketing company. Boom, there we go. There's a bunch more results for all these different niches, all done by leveraging AI for SEO. And so I want to show you step by step how you can leverage SEO and specific journalist AI's AI writing tool to get results like the ones you just saw on screen. Now, granted, very important to mention that SEO isn't just about generating content. So the results you see here, right, these insane results, 0 to 10K in 30 days, aren't just with writing content, because SEO has three main pillars: on-page SEO, off-page SEO, and technical SEO, okay? If you nail all these three down, you'll succeed, you'll do a lot of money, and you'll rank your site up on Google and get a lot of traffic. Now, on this video, I want to discover this one right here, on page, which is the content you create, how you create it, what you say, what you don't say, the keywords you put on there. But if you want to learn more a bit about off-page SEO, that's link building, technical SEO, that's site speed, meta tags, schema markup. I'll leave 2 free courses, 100% for free, down below in the description, so you can check them out and learn all this stuff for free. So let's just focus on page and see how you can get these results. Now, the AI we're going to be using is called Journalist AI. Now, it does a lot of stuff right here, which I won't bother you with, but it does auto blogging, so automatically generation plus publishing, auto linking, auto keyword research, social syndication, indexing, and you can even edit your content with AI. So first things first is you log in, and you can access this for free, by the way. You get a couple of articles for free. And if you do want to buy a subscription eventually, just go here, click on this little support chat, and ask the guys for a coupon code. Let them know you came from this video, and the guys will hook you up with a coupon code. So you don't need to have to pay full price. And if you're watching this on Black Friday, we're running as you saw before, a 30% discount. So that's just insane. So again, once you're here, what you're going to want to do is, if you don't know what yet the keywords you want to rank for, you just go here to keyword monitors, just go to your monitor, add your URL, add your target country, target language, and the AI will give you a list, right, of keywords you can target. Now, super important, you don't need necessarily to add your site here. You can add a competitor site here, okay, so you can just steal their keywords. So once you have the list of keywords, you can choose the ones you want to generate content for. Ideally, you're going to pick a couple of them and generate content for multiple keywords that are related, okay? Now, if you want to learn a bit more about keyword research, I'll leave also a link down below for that, on how you take your keywords, you do the keyword matrix with the buying intent here, with the traffic, and you sprinkle your keywords in this matrix, and you evaluate which ones you want to target or not. Again, I talked about this a lot in this channel. I won't bother you with this right now, but this is very, very important, because the keyword research is the very first step in your SEO game. So if you don't nail down keyword research, everything that comes after, which is the content creation, content publishing, syndicating, link building, all this stuff, it just goes down the drain, okay? So after you have your keywords, what you're going to want to do is just go here to generate articles, click SEO article. Now, what this is and what Journalist AI is, this isn't a magic tool that you click a button and ranks your site first. Not at all. What this does is just basically saves you a ton of time when creating and optimizing your content. So all these steps right here, right, these are the inputs you give to the AI to be able to produce content for your site. Now, you can do all this manually, but with this AI technology, with ChatGPT out there, with this step right here, you don't need to use your brain. You can just use the AI's brain. And so let's say, for example, I own a stand, right? I own a car stand where we sell cars. So my focus keyword, let's say, is car dealership, okay? And the title is, let's just leave the title blank. Actually, let's just do this. What's the best Audi dealership in Texas? Okay, let's just do this, for example. Let's say I'm an Audi dealership. I want to rank my site. I want people to buy cars in my dealership that are from Texas. They are from Texas, okay? So that's the first thing. Now, in all this is, you gotta pay attention to this, because this is the input, and with AI, the better your input, the better the output, okay? So content languages, just do English, right? You can do any language you want. Target country is very important. Let's just do US, because English is also spoken in the UK, Canada, Australia, right? All these different countries. But if we just do, for example, UK, right? We are doing an article for auto dealerships in Texas, which is in the US, and then we're targeting the UK. And so this won't make any sense, because the mannerisms and the nuances the article will have will need to be addressed to the US-based audience. So it's very important. Now, you can play around with the creativity levels. This will depend on how you want your brand to be perceived. I usually just leave it at half, but you can play around with this. Tone of voice, you can put anything you want. Tone, funny, informal, academic. Again, this will depend on how you want your brand to be perceived. You can play around with this. Point of view as well. I usually do it first person, plural, okay, because it's a company, we, right? But you can play around with this. Formality, you can do informal or formal. You can include keywords. I won't do this right now, but if you want to force include, so force feed some of your keywords, which you already have, into the article, you can do so here, or we can do it later on with the editor, so don't worry about it. If you want to give the AI a bit more description, say for example, let's say my company is called Dallas Dealer, right? Is a renowned car dealership in Texas, operating for over 10 years, right? We sell XYZ, we do car paints, right? You can give it a bunch more context, so the article that's produced, right, has all your business's context taken into account. I won't do this right now, but you should be doing it if you want to have the best output possible, excuse me. Then in terms of custom instructions, right, you can tailor, again, you can give even more input to the AI, more context, so it's able to produce tailored content. So you should be using and leveraging these instructions. I won't do it right now. If you want to learn how these actually work, just go here and watch this video tutorial, which will teach you basically how to do it, okay? Now, speaking of context, right, moving on to the next tab, knowledge. This is a very powerful feature. Essentially what this does, you can basically create a knowledge base, and what you're doing is you're uploading info to our AI brain, right? Whether that's videos, text documents, audio documents, doesn't really matter. You're basically uploading info and feeding our AI with info on your business. So now our AI is able to produce brand-tailored content using your brand's tone of voice, your brand's mannerisms, your brand's nuanced, okay? So you're essentially being able to produce non-generic AI-ish content, which is not what we want, right? And so very important, if you have a brand, if you have something, upload it, feed our AI with as much context about your brand as you can. So go out here and create a knowledge base and do that. Super easy. Again, if you don't know how to do it, just click here and there's a video here explaining how to do it, okay? Now, connect to web, of course, we do want it to connect to the web. We want to update info on the article. Formatting, this will depend. You can play around with this. If you want bolds, italics, whatever, you can play around with this stuff. Structure, this is quite cool. You can add a custom call to action. So let's say, for example, our car dealership is this one right here, car dealership, Texas, right? Let's say this, again, I'm not affiliated with this, guys, but let's say we are this dealership right here, okay? What's gonna happen is that if we paste this here, okay, the AI will write the whole article, and at the end, we'll add a custom section with a clear call to action to, hey, listen, go here, this is my dealership, go buy my cars here. So you add a link here, whether that's a product page, a service page, doesn't really matter. You add your link here, ideally it would be like, for example, the contacts page or whatever, right? And the AI will craft a custom section, taking into account the whole context of the article, and craft a great tailored section at the end with a call to action to your business in a way that makes sense according to the whole context of the article. Super powerful. You can change the article size if you'd like, just leave it at medium for now. Internal linking, this is very important, right? We want to make sure we set up a proper internal linking structure. So let's just say, for example, I go here, I choose another site. Let's do this one, for example. I just take the URL of the site. Ideally, you should be using the same one, but let's just do this, for example. Find sitemap, add it here, right? And what it's going to do is it's going to give me all the pages, if I just do preview here, all the pages on this site. So these are all pages on the site, right? Blog pages, post pages, as you can see, listing pages of cars, right? Again, all pages on the site. And what's going to happen, and the reason why I'm adding, right, I'm adding these URL here is because we're going to set up an internal linking structure. So when the article is generated, if it talks about Corvettes, it's going to link out to this. If it talks about cars, maybe Mercedes is going to link out to this. If it talks about, hey, this is who we are, this is who our company is, it's going to link out to the About page. So we just feed the AI with all the pages on our site, and you can filter this for blog posts. You can filter this down if you want. I'm just being a bit generic here. We're gonna have a proper linking structure. I'm just gonna do the max links possible, okay? Do the same thing for external linking, enable it. This is if you wanna link out, for example, to external authoritative sources. So for example, let's say you have an article about, let's say, finance, right? You talk about stock investing. Maybe you wanna link out to Investopedia, maybe to Wikipedia, right? Maybe to Bloomberg, maybe to TechCrunch. So all these are external links, okay? And these add authority to your site. So let's just do this. You can include certain sources. You can exclude some sources like competitors, right? Images, I just use AI images, but you can use your own custom images if you want, right? Or you can use stock photos. Let's just do 4 images. Let's just do image size. This one, you can use a custom prompt. So I just do photographic images because they look the best. Videos, you can automatically add videos to your articles. Let's just do this. You can automatically translate them to multiple languages. So let's just hit generate article, right? And I'll be back in just a few seconds because that's how long this takes to generate, to show you the actual output and to show you also all the other features right here, like the linking, auto linking, syndication, and a bunch more cool stuff like the editor and the indexing. So I'll be back in a few seconds. All right, so there we go. It is done generating. This is how the article looks like. All this is done with AI. Even the images right here, this image right here, even with the lettering, this was done with AI. The core is of course an Audi, right? It is relevant to what the article is about. Table of contents, interactive by the way, proper structuring at the beginning with key takeaways, in article images, internal links, external links, all this done with AI, even relevant in article videos. This is again a video about Audi, the nightmare of Audi owners, whatever. It's relevant to what the whole context of the article is about. In article images, a bit more stuff. I do want to open this up here in the editor because this is where the fun begins, right? Because we did use AI to generate the article. Don't look at this, by the way, this is still in beta, so none of this really actually works for now. But the fun part now is you can take the content and edit it with AI. So let's say, for example, I don't really like this. Actually, I want to add a couple more links here, so just do external links. So now the